The imagination comes first with so much out there. Yeah, Nightingale taught that anything the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve. But it takes that imagination out there to start things. That's why kids with free play is so important, exercising their imagination.
Nelson, we're talking about the first part of Becoming Your Own Banker, that section of the book. I think it's interesting the book is written in sections, and I think
Sure.
that there's a strategic reason
Yes,
why you've done that. Can you
precisely.
maybe just share why you decided to put sections in the book?
It's cumulative as time goes by. We build a little foundation here. From that, we can go here. From that, we can go here, so forth, to finally get to what can be done in the money world. But we got to get our thinking straight, and so forth. We got to get understandings. We got to get a common language to talk from, so forth. So, which one are you alluding to right now? That
Well, so we can get everyone on the same sheet of music, as you would say.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about part one, and I want to discuss imagination. You focus on imagination as being a really important core aspect for someone to be able to implement infinite banking, and that
Yes.
it ties back into how we think, and that the creative, being able to stir creativity of the mind is really important for implementation of infinite banking. Can you speak to that?
Sure. Einstein said imagination was more important than knowledge or ability. And I totally concur. During the time I was in the Air Force for 2 years, I was an aerial photo interpreter. All right, you can learn all kind of things from aerial photos that you wouldn't really think about at all. And finding people who were candidates for this particular specialty, the number one ingredient was imagination. Imagination. Yeah. Well, think of this. What about the genius of Disney, huh?
Yes.
That's imagination, isn't it? The imagination comes first with so much out there. Yeah, Nightingale taught that anything the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve. But it takes that imagination out there to start things. That's why kids with free play is so important, exercising their imagination. But look what goes on out there to their kids' minds in schools. They want to control you. Yeah. Make you all alike. They're leaving out one of the most important ingredients out there, the discovery process.
I'm glad you mentioned the discovery process. I think that's a process that people go through, much like I did
Sure.
when I read your book.
Yes, exactly.